Okay, so guys, this is my creation screen. Okay, and now I want to create a screen to display. So again, I am designing this screen again. And again, if let's say I want to uh, do a change screen, again, same field, I have to design. Okay. So what's happening is I am doing the same thing again and again. Okay. So there is no reusability. Okay. So today we'll study about the reusability through Subscreen. Okay. So Subscreen. Okay. So what is Subscreen? Okay. This is a screen which can be included inside main screen. Okay. So we can create one subscreen with the details and we can use the same screen for all rest of the screen. So we can use the same screen for the creation, same screen for display, same screen for change. Okay. So technically the main screen number will be different, but we'll be using the same subscreen inside this three screen so that we don't have to design uh, the screen multiple times with the same field. Okay. So, so I'll tell you how to create a subscreen. And one thing we have to remember that subscreen cannot be called directly. Cannot be called directly. Okay. So it has to be called in called from subscript. Okay, it's not the call cannot be displayed directly. It has to be displayed display through main screen. Okay, so maybe it is a bit confusing now, but I'll explain how to do that. Okay, so now I'll create a screen. Let's say 9010. 9010. This is the header details of screen. So the layout is same, okay? The creation layout or this interface is same. Here we have a screen type. So till now, whatever screen we created is of type normal. But here we have to select subscreen, okay? Subscreen. Save. And if we go here, there is no OK code field for subscreen, okay? No OK code field. Subscreen. It has to use the OK code of the main screen. Okay. Now flow logic is the same. Now we'll go to layout and here what is the table name? With the table name I want this checkbox indicator. This is which indicator? I have to check. Posted by SAP in charge. I'll make it as posted by SAP in charge. Okay, so this is my subscreen. My subscreen is designed. Okay, my subscreen is designed. It's done. Okay, done. So I'll go and create a new screen. I'll not be touching this screen, okay, because we already created some other approach. I'll create a new screen for creation. Okay, please. Clipboard. Here, I'll go to the layout. So now I want to include the subscreen here in the main screen. So the type of the screen here is normal screen. Okay, so I'll go here. And here we have something called subscreen area. Okay, so I have to create a subscreen area and we have to give a name sub SCR 9000. Okay, so this is the subscreen area. So here my subscreen will be displayed. I can write anything if I want. Anything. One second. Maybe I put a this button here. Delete. Delete. Go back. Activate. Okay. So now let me create a new T code. Create transaction code Z LPKN. Okay. New T code with subscreen. And here it was 9011. Done. And if we execute, here is my screen. And if I go to here to the status, and I can see the screen number is 9011. So only the delete button is visible. There is nothing visible in the subscreen because I only defined the subscreen area. Okay, I only defined the subscreen area. Okay, if I go to the main screen 9011, okay, this is the subscreen area. So subscreen area will hold the subscreen area. Inside a subscreen area, we can call or include subscreen. Okay, so the subscreen we created is 9010 is the subscreen we created. Then we created a main screen 9011. In the 9011 we created a subscreen area, and in that subscreen area we want to call the subscreen 9010. Okay, so we haven't called that yet. Okay, so that's the reason nothing is visible in the top. Okay, so how to call the subscreen in the subscreen area? So you have to write call subscreen, then subscreen we have to find out the name of the subscreen. This is my subscreen area name, including SciCprog, SciCprog, and 9011. Okay, I'll explain the syntax. Okay, so now I'll go and check the T code. Wrong screen size. Okay, 9010. Okay, guys, are you able to see this area? Okay, this field are there. Okay, so from where these fields are coming? So if I click F1, the screen number is 90. Here, sorry. The screen number is 9011. So 9011 is the main screen for us or a subscreen? 9011. Main screen. Inside the main screen, we're calling the subscreen. Here is the subscreen number 9010. Okay. Is it clear, guys?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. Yes. So okay. So now this is the syntax. Okay. This is the syntax. Call screen. Then this is the screen area name. We created a screen area, subscreen area, right? In the screen, including the keywords SciCprog. What is SciCprog? SciCprog will hold what value? We already discussed this, guys. SciCprog is current program name. Okay, so basically here what we need is the program name and subscreen name, subscreen number. This is the syntax to call a subscreen inside a subscreen area. The syntax is this: call subscreen area, including program name and subscreen number. So in our case, the name of the subscreen area is SUBSCR 9010. Give me a moment. Okay, so subscreen area including is the keyword. Then the program name. So I have a system variable which holds the program name. So that's why I'm writing size cprog. And what is the screen number, guys? 9010. So is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Fine. Uh, okay. So now we'll set some PF status. Okay, so I use which status. Let me copy this. Then let me open the PAI. Here I'll write case. Okay, cool. Then back. Leave to screen. Okay, let me reopen the screen. Not the status. Okay, this is inactive. Screen is inactive. Okay, now the back button is there. Okay, fine. Okay, so do I need the document number as an input field? Guys, do I need, because I am creating a record, right? I am creating a record. Will the document number will be given by the user? Guys,
No, sir.
no. Who from where will get the document number?
It is generated by system.
Huh?
It is generated by system.
Generated by system, correct. But from where will get the number? It is an
Sir,
auto
we have
increment.
written a program which will auto increment the document number.
Yeah, we have, but how do we maintain the auto increment? Each time I create a record, the document number get increment by 1, right? How that thing is happening? Hmm? Number range. Through number range object. Okay. So I don't need this field to be hidden. Okay. I don't need this field to be visible in the creation. So what can I do? I can write a code here probably. Module hide document field. Okay. And here, this is the field I want to hide. Okay. I can write here a loop statement. Loop at screen. If screen name equal to this, screen active equal to 0, notify screen. Okay. Go back, activate. Let's close this. Nothing happening. This is active. This is also active. Let me check. What's the thing? It's not going inside this. Why? It's not going inside the loop. Okay, first is OK code, then second is text. That's it. Only two elements. Why only two elements? So let me go here. Let me go here. Only two element is there. One is this, another is OK code. If I go to the element list, this and this, only two objects is considering. It is not considering this particular field as part of the screen. What is the reason? Guys, what is the reason? Subscreen. Subscreen. Field is there in the subscreen. So what I have to do, I don't need this module here. Okay. I'll go here. We probably write the module here. Okay, let's see. So now it is going inside this if statement. That means this field is part of the screen. See, that field is hidden. Okay, guys, is it clear how to hide a field? Go here, location, and not here, 2010. Is my subscreen, and this thing I need it as a radio button. Okay, so what are the field I declared in the global? Three things. So these three things, the same name I'll use so that I don't have to define any additional variable. Okay, I'll go here. Three radio button I need. The first one is name is this. Text is and one is so this is the name and the description is here. Script and the third one is not okay. This is the three radio button and I can make it a group. Radio button group defined. Okay. So these three radio button are there. Now on save user command, here I can write when save. This is inside the main screen, right? When save, for the save I already written a logic. This subroutine has the logic to save, right? So I can directly call this instead of rewriting it. So that's why you should always modularize your code. Activate. Activate. Okay, I'll go here and I'll give some values, date, time, test, this, and save. So document 36 created successfully. So let us go to the table. This 36 is there. Okay. 36 is there, but the values are empty. Values are empty. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Let me put a breakpoint here. And we'll go here. Guys, did you understand the issue here? What is the issue? Guys, we're going to solve a problem, but do you understand what is the problem?
No values in plan.
No? No? Okay. Here I'll give the plant, date, time, and all this. Click on save. Okay. Once I go here, if I check this value are not getting transferred. Okay. This value are not getting transferred. That's the reason when I make a save to the table, these fields are empty, even if I provided the values in the screen. Okay, so what we studied in the previous class, that if the name of the screen field and the name of the database is same, the value will be copied from the screen field to the program and vice versa. But that is not happening, right? That is not happening. Whatever I'm entering here, it's not getting transferred to the program. Okay, because we are inside this main screen. So I think what we have to do is call subscreen sub. Okay, it's here. We have to do it here, I guess. Okay. Hello. Okay, so now I'll enter the value. Let me save. Let me check this. So now the data is now available. Okay, now if I execute and I'll check this, The value is now getting populated. The problem is solved. How it is solved, I'll explain. But are you able to see the difference? Yes?
Yes, sir.
So now, till this we have created with main screen only till yesterday, 7th. Okay. So today these two records we created after creating a subscreen. Right? And in these two records, the fields, whatever is available in the subscreen, that data is not getting passed to the program. Okay. In the last entry, we fixed the problem. Okay. So the problem arises. There is a reason why the problem arises. So where is the code, guys? The code is inside the main screen 9011, right? Guys, 9011. But this field is there inside 9011? No, it is inside 9010. Okay, so how do you fix it? You can, inside the pie, you can write call subscreen and subscreen area. Once you do this, the pie module of the subscreen will be called. Okay, here is the pie module of the subscreen. There is nothing there, but that's fine. So we are telling that the py module of the subscreen should execute. Once that's execute, all the value from the screen will be transferred to the program. Okay. So once we do a call subscreen here, it is forcefully calling the initiating the py module of the subscreen. So on the initiation of the py module, the data is getting transferred from the screen to the program. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Everyone?
Yes, sir.
So call subscreen. Inside a subscreen, we can call the function the syntax. Okay, this code should be placed under PBO of the main screen. Okay. Now data transfer of fields defined in subscreen. Okay. If py of the subscreen is not called, then the data present in the screen will not be available inside the program. So we have to call the py modules of the subscreen inside py of main screen. That can be done using below syntax. Okay, and this is the subscreen area name. Okay, guys, clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Clear.
So now the creation has been done. So now we'll go to display. We'll create, yesterday we have done a display, but today we'll do another display and it will be more better. Okay, because we learned about the subscreen and you can utilize the subscreen. Okay, well, this is display data main screen, and here, okay, code. I'll create the PBO. So display. This is two things I created yesterday. For the display screen, I can utilize here the PF status and GUI status. Okay, go back and here so 9004 I have written a command when enter this. Okay. I'll explain, no problem. Let me copy it. Fine. And next thing is I'll go to the layout and here I'll put a field with the document number. Yeah, and I'll create a new transaction code. LBK this and 9000 what's 12, right? 1012. This is thing, but why there is no GUI status? Let's check. Is the screen is active or not? Screen is active, but still why the GUI status is not available? Because I only have this enter. Okay, no problem. I'll run this T code. Okay, run this T code. This is the T code. See, this is the T code, and I have to, let's say I want to display this. Put enter. Now the data is getting selected. Data is getting selected, but I'm not displaying it because I haven't created a screen. Okay, so what I have to do, I have to create another screen to display. Okay, let me see this. Create 9013 display detail screen. Okay, and here so, okay, flow logic. Here I'll go. So I don't have to design everything again. Okay, so what I can do, place a subscreen area and I can get a subscreen. This is 9000. Well, I guess, right? Screen number is 12 or 13? 13. Yeah. Activate. And here I can include a subscreen. Call subscreen SCR 9013, including SciCprog, then 9010. So I'm calling the 9010 subscreen again here. Okay, and I have to call the I also. So call subscreen sub SCR 9013. Okay, so my second screen, detail screen, has been done. Okay, so what I have to do, on enter user command, here I'm fetching the data, then I can do call screen 9013. Okay, so I'm in the initial screen 9012. So in the 9012, I provided the document number. I have done the selection. Then I'm calling 9013. So 9013, this is getting called. And again, inside 9013 subscreen, I'm including 9010 subscreen. So I'm able to see this data. Okay, guys, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now we are in the display screen. We are inside the display screen, but this is editable. Okay, this should be read only. Okay, so how to make a read only? I'll go to top. Here I'll define a flag. GP flag read only. Okay, type C, length 1. Okay, and here I can set it DP flag read only as X. Okay, and I'll go to 9010. This is my subscreen, and here if GV flag read only is not initial screen input equal to 0, modify screen. This is inside the subscreen. Okay, done. Now done. Okay, after that, what I have to do? Okay, so now I'm inside the detail screen, and here this is in the read only mode. Okay, but here the document number is missing. Okay, why document number is missing? If I go here to the subscreen and I go to hide document field, I'm hiding it. Okay, so it's hiding for all. So what is the requirement? So during creation, it has to be hidden, but not in display. So I can write and GP flag is initial. That means in the creation screen. Okay, let me try now. So now the document number is also visible. Is it clear, guys? Okay. So any question on this subscreen part? Guys? Okay.
Sir,
Yeah, go ahead.
display. Display again.
You want me to explain again? Okay. So for display, we created two screens. Okay. One is the initial screen for display. This screen. This screen is 9012. This is the initial screen of display. What is the use of this screen? To provide the document number. Okay. Then there is another screen, that is the display detail screen. Display detail screen. So what is the use of display detail screen? We are displaying the details. Second screen. Is it clear, Devasis, till now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now this 9012. Okay, this is the initial screen, and here we only have one field. We're providing the document number. After hitting the document number, after hitting enter, the pie is getting called and we are fetching the record from here. Clear? We are fetching the record. Okay, then what we are doing? Call screen 9013. So here we are giving the document number. Then we are calling the second screen. Now, if I go to the second screen within 9013, I don't have anything. I don't have anything here. Only the subscreen area. Then how the field are getting displayed? From the subscreen, because I created a subscreen, right? 9010. So I'm including the subscreen here. Okay, so I'm designing the screen only one time. And I'm using it in multiple ways. Now I want the same thing in the change, and I can do that. Again, include the same thing. Is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So same thing for 9014, I created a initial screen for change. Change initial screen. Okay, code. And here output, and probably initial, and the title will I create a new one. Title will change. Okay. Change em and log it. Okay. There. Activate. And here also same thing. And here I'll create a new screen. 9015. And screen detail. Okay, code. I'm just repeating the step. Whatever I did in display, I'm doing the same thing for change. Okay. So this is my way of doing the things. If you want to do your way of the thing, you can do it. Give me a moment, guys. Okay, so I'm creating the status. So you can design in your way. Okay, I'm creating the same screen multiple times, but a separate screen for each scenario. That is how I work. You can also reutilize the screen number 9011 and 9012, and you can put your code. So anything is fine. It's not that you have to follow this path. Okay, so it's programming. There can be 5 paths and same destination. Okay, so that's fine. If you want to go in other way and you have to design in some other thing, that is fine. Okay, so whatever I did in screen number 12 and 13, I'm doing the same thing in 14 and 15. Okay, and here I have to I have to insert a subscreen. Here is the subscreen. Subscreen 9014. Yeah, go back. Oh no, 015. Okay, 9015. So call subscreen sub SCR 9015, including size frog and 9010. Avinash. Okay. Call screen sub SCR 9000. Okay. Fine. What happened? Call subscreen. Call subscreen. Okay, and here I'll go user command. Here I can make it as 15. Yes, okay, cool. And yes. Activate. Okay. Now I'll create a new T code for change. Set PM PH change code. Copy the program name. My screen number is 109014. Now I'll go here. Nothing is coming because 9014 I haven't done anything. I have to put a field for document number. Now I'll give the document number, hit enter, nothing happening. So, okay, probably there is a issue with PF status. What is the PF status for 9014? This is initial. Okay, in the initial, there is nothing for enter. I'll write enter here. Well, it should work now. Now it is going to screen number 15, but this is in display mode. This should not be in display mode. This should be in change mode. Okay. So what is the flag that controls the controls this read-only thing? GV flag. So I have to write it as space. Or I can write clear. Yes. Okay, now this is getting in change mode. Okay, but now but this document number is not visible. Okay, and if the document number is visible, then it should be in read only mode, because I'm in change. I cannot change the document number that is already generated. Okay, so two things: I want to add the document number, and that should be in read only. So what I think is I have to modify the logic that is there in the subscript here. So maybe I have to define another flag. GP flag change. I see length 1. Here I can this I have to change. Okay, maybe I have to modify my logic. Okay, so instead of this thing, I can define a single thing, GP mode. Okay, type C length 1. So what is mode? Create mode, change mode, and display mode. Okay, so now I have to change everything now. Okay, here 11, 12, probably 12. Here, this is the display. GV mode equal to D. D means display. Okay, and for change here, I can give the mode GV mode equal to C. Okay, now I go here. Here I can move this. If GV mode is initial, screen active equal to 0. Modify else if GV mode equal to D, that means display, then screen should be read only. Input 0. Let me see now. Activate. And what is this? Oh, for other screen, here also I'm using the variable. If I can replace this if. Else for others field, okay? Else if GV mode equal to D, then it should be read only. So I have changed the logic of read only in display and change both the things. Okay? So now let me execute display T code. Yeah, in display T code, everything is in read-only mode. That is correct. Now let me go to the change. Display. Everything is in change. Even the document number is also in change. Okay. Okay. This should be S. So now let me again go to the display. Given that now it is everything in read only. Now let's go to change. Give the number. Now this is read only, and the rest of the thing is what? Change mode. Okay. So now instead of writing test, I can write test 1, 2, 3, and let's see. It's getting changed in the table. 38 is still test. Okay, the changes whatever we did is not getting reflected in the table, so we have to write the code again in here. Okay. User command. So I'm inside 9015, and here again save logic I have to call. Yes, okay, good. And case when save data to the table. Let me review the code. So now I'm assigning all these things. These are the admin field, right? Guys, these are the admin field. So the admin field has the created data and changed data. Okay. So now tell me one thing. If I want to update this record, do I have to reassign this field? Guys?
No, sir.
No. What is the reason? It's already created. Okay. If I reassign, then that created on data will be go away. Right. So I have only has to change this field. Right. So here I have to enhance probably if ls str created on is initial. If there is no value, then only assign this 3 field. Okay, let me try now. Let me put a breakpoint here. Okay, another thing is this number range. Where is the number range? Here, LV doc. Okay, LV doc also should be drawn for the creation case. Okay, for change case, already the document number is generated. We should update the same record. We should not generate a new number range. Okay. So now let me go to the change mode and test 1, save. Okay. So now save data to the table, and if I check this variable already have this number, and this is still the old data. I didn't assign anything. This if statement is not satisfied. Oh, sorry guys, this condition is wrong. I have written changed on, not changed on, created on, or I can write the document number. Document number is initial, then only you assign the created on data and pull the number from number range. In case of change, we should not generate a new number. Test 1, save. So document is not initial, so this part of the code is kept. Only we're assigning the changed on details. And we're doing this, then insert. Again, insert is failing. Okay? Why insert is failing? Because that is already there. So what we can do here, instead of insert, we can write modify. If chief PM star document is initial, then insert. Okay. Else modify ZPM from ls header. Okay. Or also we can write a update statement. Here we can write update. Update ZPM header. Then here all the value we have to assign manually. Whatever field I want to update. So I want to update this field. Okay, this field and this field. Because modified statement you already know. So I'm not writing a modified statement, but modified statement also will work in this scenario. I'm showing you the update statement, okay? Because we didn't study the update statement yet. So ls header plant dates time user and shift changed on time changed by, then which record should be updated where document go to ls header fine. Or if you want to use a modify statement, you can write this modify z pm log sheet header from ls header. This statement or this statement. So we already discussed this. Okay, so insert and modify. What is the difference? We already discussed. Okay, so insert is create a new record. Okay, so in our case, we are doing a change and the insert statement failed. The size hours was 4. That is because there is already a document 38 in the system. We cannot create a new record. Okay, update is one record is already there and we are changing it. Modify is if the record is not there, it will create. If the record is there, it will modify, update. So modify is the combination of insert and update. So in our case, we can also use modify or update. So modify we already used here in the one of the classes, so that is commented. So if you want, you can use it. But I want to show you this update statement. So here is the update statement. Okay, so now let's activate. So, okay, so this is one, save. Okay, this is the update statement is getting executed and the value is size of us is 0. Okay, and document created successfully, it is saying, but we have to change that. Let's say 11. If I go to 38, now this is changed as test 1, and this record was created at 5 o'clock 51 seconds, but last change on 6 o'clock 41 minute, just 10 seconds back. Okay, so is this scenario is clear? Change scenario, guys?
Yes.
Okay, and here I have to change the message. Here is saying document created. Document is not created. Document is modified. So again, here I have to check LV doc. LV doc equal to ls header document set 0. Here I can write if I can, okay. I have to identify whether this, okay, so that identification is there, okay. So if gv mode equal to C means change else create, okay. So this is the message for creation. For the change, I'll create a new message. Okay. AC 91 log sheet document updated successfully 001. So here 001 with LB doc. Okay, and we can also do lead to screen 0. Okay, in case of change, it will navigate to the previous screen. So let us try again. Create test 2. Document 38 is updated successfully. Okay, and it navigated to the previous screen. Is it clear, guys? The change scenario. So we have seen creation, display, and change.
Clear.
Clear? Give me a moment. Huh? So I'll go to the change mode and let me close this and let me open another window and SC cell decode, and I open the same document. So this same document is opened in two sessions. or probably by two users. So is it right? Can one document can be edited at a single point by two different session or two different users? If that is the case, that concurrency will not be there. Okay, if somebody is editing a document, the other person should not able to change it. He has to wait once the editing process is finished. Then only you will get the concurrency. Okay, so now I'm able to open the same document in change mode in two sessions. Is the problem statement is clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So how to fix that? Okay. So for that, there is one artifact available in DDIC, which we didn't discuss during DDIC. That is the lock object. Okay. So we can take help of the lock object to ensure the concurrency. Okay. So I can create a lock object. Okay. This helps concurrency. Multiple user cannot edit the same document. Okay. Same document. Okay. So we can create a lock object. The naming convention is, this is an interview question. Is for every DDIC object or most of the custom object that we create start with Z, right? The table name, the program name, it is in the customer namespace that start with Z. But the lock object will start with EZ. Okay. So this is an interview question. They may ask you what is the customer namespace for lock object. It will start with EZ. So I can create EZ PM log entry. Okay. Create log entry. And here I need to specify the table. 11, the table name is this. Okay, and the lock mode is write mode, write lock. Save it, activate. If any foreign key relationships are maintained, then those, the secondary table also will be appeared here. Okay, so now the lock object is created. So what will happen whenever we create a lock object, function module is created. Two function module is created. NQ and DQ automatically by the system. Okay. So whenever the lock object is created, it will create two function module. Yes. Lock. And this is also lock object. Okay. So NQ will lock the document and this will unlock. Okay, so the concept is whenever I'm going to the change mode, I will lock that document. So once the document is locked, the other person cannot be able to change it. He has to wait till the lock is removed. Okay, so now I'll go to my program here and this is my screen, and on enter here I have to lock it. Okay, so perform lock the document. Guys, is it clear so far?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So lock the document. Here I have to call which function module, NQ or DQ for locking?
NQ.
NQ, right? So Control F6. This is DQ. Let me put a star and check NQ. Okay, and here I have to pass the document number here. So these things is not for discussion at this moment. These are more advanced things. Okay, once you have enough experience, you will be able to understand. Okay, now just understand this much in review, and you have to pass the document. Okay, so the key field of the table. So this is the table where we created the lock object. The key field is document. That's the reason there is a parameter created here. Okay, if you go to the generated function module, all the key field will be added as a parameter here. Okay, and there you have to pass the value of which you want to lock. Okay, if there is a failure of the lock, size of was equal not equal to 0, means some exception raised, then I can write message ID MSG ID type type, then number MSG number with MSG P1 A2 B3 and B4. Okay, this is the go back. Okay, so now I'll go here. I'll open this. It's open in the change mode. Now let me open a new session and let me try to open it again. Guys, what is the thing? Am I able to go to the next screen?
No, sir.
No, sir.
The message is getting raised that the object requested is currently locked by user this. Okay, and if you want to see what are the things is locked, you can go to SM12 and you can remove everything, execute. Here all the lock things are there. So this is our lock. Okay, the table name, the user, and this is the key. So first one is the mandate is 800 and the rest is the primary key. Okay, SM12. SM12 is the key code to see the logs. Sometimes what will happen, will come out of the program, still it is locked. In that case, what we can select and delete it manually. Then the lock is removed. Okay, and everyone will not have the access to SM12 in production system. So it is totally okay. It is okay if something is locked, nobody else can remove it. If everybody has the now if I hit enter, I'm able to go because I deleted the lock manually. But everybody will not have the access to that in production, so nobody can remove me. Okay. Now, second thing is unlock it. So unlocking I have to do here. I'm saving the record. And here, once this size of us is 0, leave to screen I'm doing right. Here I can delog. Perform unlock the document. Unlock document. Okay. So here I can do and here same thing. The document number which you want to lock, you can pass it here. Okay. So here it is locked. And let's say I save it. Save this, come to here. Now it's still locked. Why it is still locked? Oh, this is inactive. Okay, fine. So I'll go to this again. 38. I'm in change mode. And this 4. Save it. In the new session, if I want to try 38, I'm able to go. Because after the save command, I'm just unlocking the document. Okay. Another thing is, if the program is terminated, if the execution of the program is done complete, then the document will be automatically unlocked. So for example, if I write here leave program or leave to transaction, if I write those those statements, then no need to lock. System will understand that this program locked this particular thing. Now the program is terminated, so the lock has to be removed. But in our case, I'm not leaving the program, I'm not leaving the transaction. That's the reason I have to unlock the document. Guys, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
But another thing we have to understand now. So now let's see, I'm inside 38 and I'm going again 38. The error message is getting raised. Okay. And let's say instead of 38, I realize that, okay, it's not 38, it's 39. Then I hit enter, but it is still in the read-only mode. Okay. I'm unable to change it. Unable to change. So there is a thing, chain and chain. It is an interview question. Okay. So what happened when an error message arises, system will freeze all the field. No changes allowed. Okay. If we want the fields to be editable, even after error message been raised, we have to use chain and end chain. What is the use of chain and chain? It is an interview question. Okay. So now I go here and write chain, then field, the name of the field. Name of the field is document and end here. Okay, so now this is the module which is raising the error message. So I kept that module inside a chain engine. I have specified the field, which field I want editable. Okay, so now the error message is getting raised. Still this is editable. I'm able to edit it. Okay, so that is because of chain engine. Clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
This is an interview question. Okay. So if there is multiple field is there on the screen that you want to editable those, you can specify those field here, like this field with field keyword. In my case, only one field is there, so I am only using one statement. Okay. So, okay, so another one last thing for today. Okay. So now let's say this is a mandatory field. How to do a mandatory field? This is required. Okay, so now this is a mandatory field. Okay, so now in the mandatory field, I haven't given any value and I want to click back. Okay, so first of all, let us check if is there any code in the back. Okay, so if I go here, user command, there is no code in the back. Let me write it. When back, leave to screen 0. Leave to screen 0. Yeah. First, let us test it. Yeah. Clicking back. What happened? Oh, sorry. I should write in 15 actually. And back, leave to screen 0. Okay, so here is the thing. I'm going to, okay, now it's triggered. And I'm going to back. Okay, now I remove the mandatory field, let's say, and let's say there is some mandatory field whose values are not mentioned. So even if I click back, it is not going. The event is not triggering. This event will not trigger unless and until this mandatory field is given. Okay, so now the back button event got raised. Okay, so if there is some mandatory field whose values are not filled, it will not trigger any event. But in the back button, I want, because I know that I am not doing anything here. I want to go back, but system is not allowing. Okay, so in that case, what to do? Two things. This is also a interview question. Okay, so first of all, we have to go to the PF status. So this is my PF status, and this is my F code. Double click. The functional type should be exit command. Exit command. Okay. First thing is exit command. Okay. So trigger by even if the mandatory fields are not filled, we have to do two things. Okay. First one is define the function code as not function code. What is that? Is it a function code? Function type. Function type of the function code is exit command. Okay, then define a module in screen with at exit command suffix. Okay, so first thing is done. Now I'll go here and I can write module exit at exit command. Exit, and here I can write leave to screen. Save. Do it. Now let me rerun it. I'll remove this. Okay, one mistake I have done. Here I have to check OK code. Yes, OK code. Then back. I'm in change mode. Mandatory field is not filled. I click on back. Still not happening. Why? Why? Okay. Oh, it's not back. Back only, right? Let me check again. Click back. It's not happening. Okay, maybe I have done the at exit command in a wrong function code. I have done it for enter. Okay, sorry. Should be done for back. At exit command. Back. Now click on back. It's getting triggered. Leave to screen. We're able to come to the previous screen. Even if some of the field in the mandatory fields in the screen are not filled. Okay, that is the use of at exit command. Okay. So yeah, this is also a interview question. Okay guys, there is one more point I want to show you, that is how to attach a search help to a screen field. So do you want me to show now or in tomorrow's class?